Hello and welcome to Charter Local Edition. Today we're in the beautiful Carson City Assembly where we're talking to your elected state representatives. My guest is Republican Assemblyman John.Hambrick. John, thank you so much for being here.
My privilege.
You have worked tirelessly against human trafficking, especially for our children in this state. And what are you able to do so far this session?
I've been very fortunate. My area of representation is Assembly District 2, which is basically in Las Vegas, all of Summerlin, which is in the northwest portion of the city of Las Vegas. But we have several bills going through. We were able to get some passed in the Assembly, and now they'll be going forward to the State Senate. And hopefully they will have good outcomes there and then go to the governor's desk. We are trying to emphasize the need and necessity for our adults to watch out for our children. On any given evening, particularly on weekends, we'll have 400 youngsters on the streets of Las Vegas. And the human traffickers will come in, they travel, they'll bring their own harem, I guess would be a euphemistic term that we could utilize, but they're on the streets, and if they do not perform the way their pimps request or demand, they can be beaten. They're starting to brand them, almost like you have barcodes on your produce when you buy from the grocery store, or even when you go shopping for clothing. Everything now will have a barcode. Well, they're starting to barcode these young women and young boys.
It's so disturbing. I have teenage daughters, and just for anyone who has a child, humanity, this is just disturbing on such a deep level. But what can be done to put some teeth into this, to try to turn this back?
Well, we need to have the public involved. Some of the signs of early onset human trafficking, particularly in some of the urban areas, and we've had victims as young as 11, and the average entry age is 11. The average life expectancy is 22.
Wow.
What parents can look for, or school nurses or counselors, is if a young woman, a young girl, and I use the term girl, I don't mean to be pejorative in that term, but I think any woman would agree that 12, 13, 14, 15, you're not quite a woman yet, you're still a girl.
I think my 17, 18-year-old daughters are still children in many respects.
Yes.
I don't think they've have their brains are not fully developed. They haven't graduated from college. They're not ready to run their own lives yet. I expect that to come somewhere between like 21 and 26.
And sadly, physiologically, they have matured, and the traffickers are looking for that. But again, the parents and the school nurses and counselors, if a young woman comes into school and they start wearing dark fingernail polish and toenail polish, they start giving up their friends, and their grades spiral. And one telltale sign that many mothers should notice is blisters on the back of their heels.
It's interesting.
High heels.
Oh, yes, because kids don't wear high
heels. The heels don't wear high heels. And, they take a while for those blisters to heal up. And so, parents, particularly mothers, if just these telltale signs, if all of a sudden this young woman doesn't have their best friend anymore, BFFs, or use modern technology. I still don't understand what that means. I do, but normally these.
Have to call a teenager.
Yeah, I mean, they had a different attitude. Days gone by, they'd laugh and giggle, and or they played sports. But now these traffickers have them leaving everything, and they threaten them, they brand them. They'll say, if you leave, we're going to go after your family.
Threaten, yes.
And if this young child has a pet, they'll kill the pet right in front of the child.
Oh.
And say, that will happen to your brothers, sisters, mothers, fathers. You will do what I'm wanting for. And then they are required to recruit. And sadly, some of the individuals in this city or in Las Vegas, they'll be recruited by classmates. A sophomore, junior girl, maybe you have a senior boy that you're infatuated with, they take you to the prom. Oh, yeah, I love you, but would you do me a favor, because I need some money for something. Would you just this one time? And that's all it takes. Because after it has happened, then I say, I film that, and if you don't keep on doing this for me, keep on working for me, I'm going to give this film to your parents, to your neighbors, to your uncles and aunts, and and these young women are shamed into doing it.
Well, I just have time for one more quick
Okay.
question. And then I think for a long time, this has all been focused on women shouldn't do this, shame based on women. We've got to get women out of this. Why are they doing this? And I think we're in a different time now where we can look at, why are men doing this? Why is this, how do you view that?
Well, I could not say it on air right now. This is not an adult channel. But I think our communities, our faith-based communities, have got to, as a politician, can talk to 10, 15, 20, 200 people, whereas a faith-based community on any Saturday or Sunday, they can talk to thousands of people. We have to educate these people and say, hey, watch out for our children. Don't come into our communities and rent our kids.
Thank you so much for being here.
My privilege.
We appreciate it. And we appreciate you watching. I'm Dana Cowley. This is Assemblyman John.Hambrick. And thank you for watching Charter Local Edition.